Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the C programming language. So in this video I want to talk about recursion. So recursion is basically a function that calls itself when we're talking about it through programming. So let's go ahead and create a program that will print out all the numbers from 1 to 100 without using a loop. So that's exactly what I'm going to write here. This program prints out all of the numbers from 1 to 100 without using a loop and using recursion. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm going to include my library stdio.h and integer main void, and then I'm going to return a value, an integer value 0. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to create our recursive function, and I'm going to call that recursive function print. And print's going to take in an integer value. We'll call it num. So that's me defining the function. Now let's go ahead and create this function. So right now it returns an integer value, so we will have to return some integer value. Right now I'm just going to return 1. Let's set this up. So if our num is less than or equal to 100, then we will print that value, and that value is num. Okay. Also, if it's less than or equal to 100, we want this function to call itself and print the next number. So now we're gonna call itself. So the function is going to call itself. So we put in print, and then we put in the num value. And again, we want it to be the next number. So not just 1, but the next number. If it was 1, this would basically be infinite and never stop. It would never stop printing the value 1. So I'm going to add 1 here. So then when we have our 1, it's going to print 1. Then it's going to print 1 plus 1, which is 2. So it's going to go here, it's going to print 2. And it's going to go here and print 2 plus 1, which is 3. So it's going to come here and print 3 all the way until it gets to 101. So when our number gets to 100, it's going to print 100. And it's going to go into this function again, 100 plus 1. So we get 101, and it'll never go to this if statement here. And then we can return a value such as 1. What I really should have did is probably made this void, and I think I will go ahead and make this void. So let's do that, because we're not returning anything really. We don't need to return anything. So now I won't have to return the value 1. Alright, so let's give this a try. Let's set num equal to 1. And then let's call our function, which is called print. And it's going to take in that num parameter. And let's see what it outputs. I guess I'll call this program recursion. And let's run it. Perfect. And now we see that it prints out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 100, just like we wanted, without using a loop. So thank you guys. That's it. Please subscribe. Please leave likes, comments, questions. Please become a supporter on Patreon. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.